John, are you coming up?
I'll come on in a bit. Just join back the server and check your ping now.
John, are you coming up?
I'll come on in a bit. What do we do with that? Remember we were trying it, so you were only like 170, 200 in one lap, and then it goes down to 25. Join back the server and check your ping now.
John, are you coming up?
I'm watching your ping before, you were fine. It was one lap and the thing went up. Remember we were trying it, so you were only... Try disconnect and reconnect the internet on your computer.
Yo, who'd you call that a break marker? Or is it here?
You still on race fuel, Tommy?
Like 30?
Okay, good luck.
Yeah, that was on.
I think all the signs will reset once qualifying starts.
I don't want the 62 brake bias, no Kurt.
Okay. Well, did you find something in the back?
The car?
Yeah, in the back.
The ARB was already pretty high, but I haven't trouble with any spring rates or I haven't trouble with spring rates or bump stuff or dampers. I haven't trouble with any of that. It's just the one corner that really the car just refused to.
Yeah.
I'm pretty comfortable everywhere else now. I mean, it's still slow, but I'm pretty comfortable just that one corner. And I don't want to add any. I know I can add some wing, but I don't want to add any because it's my one little saving grace on the straight.
I have can't keep up with it. Like the almost surges through. Girl, that same corner you're talking about killing people.
Yeah.
How many people do we have in here? About 12.
More than 12.
Where's Stefan? But gravel meeting was like an hour before you.
I don't think we'll have a meeting because qualify was the start.
Joel, you on a hot lap?
No. I'm on a heavy lap.
Yeah, same.
Heavy lap. Every lap is a heavy lap for me. Oh, come on.
What brake power you have on yours, Joel?
I went back up to 98 now.
Damn. I have
She
mine
let her-
all the way at 90 and it's still lock up. And I have my brake bias at 60.
Oh. No, I have finessed my pedal way more than in the GT3s. You have to really get brake hard initially and then ease off.
That's such a shit. Yo, is the safety car running or not?
I don't think so.
That's what Stefan is in. He has to join the server to stream, so.
No, I know, but like, I don't know, it was just fun when we had the F2 race. I keep on locking up my front left tire and no other tire. How long is quali?
I think it's half hour or less. It's half hour.
So long?
It's gonna finish in no time.
It's gonna finish in half an hour. Actually, I never would, I guess.
Good afternoon, folks, and welcome out to the third It's the 4th round of our Caribbean Endurance Championship. We are at Kylami, down there in South Africa. And I've got a bit to say about Kylami. Kylami Grand Prix Circuit is a motor racing circuit located in Midrand, Gauteng Province, South Africa. The circuit has been used for Grand Prix and Formula 1 races and has hosted the South African Grand Prix many times. So this is a Formula 1 circuit in the past, ladies and gentlemen, but it's currently used by the SRO Motorsports Group to do their GT Challenge series, where they have 6, 12, and I think they do have the 24 hours races here as well. Anyway, we're here today with our endurance cars, and we're about to get 90 minutes of endurance action. Hope you guys are ready. Stay tuned. Qualifying is about to begin. We've got less than 5 minutes to go here in the pre-practice session. Tommy Gore back after a long hiatus. I said that wrong. It's hiatus. And he's currently sitting in the pits there. He's currently leading the charts with a 142.079, followed closely by John Greene. Some 7/10 away from him here in the Ferrari 488. Right behind him, surprisingly, is Christian Rajnaut, ladies and gentlemen, in the Porsche 911R SR. And he's just 7/10. Oh, John Greene having a little bit of issues there. Coming around the S's. He gets going again. And oh, they're not quite
I see the driver
far
name
away.
again. I keep forgetting how to do that. Anybody know?
It's Control L, John. It's Control L for the 110. It's Control L.
No, thanks.
So we've got John Greene in second position.
Man, put you in window mode here.
And Christian Rajnaut is currently sitting
Alright.
not that far away from John Greene actually here in the free practice session. But practice times technically do not suffice when it comes to qualifying. I can tell you for sure. These guys be sandbagging too a lot during the practice session. Oh yes, you can see the sun going down there. And if you're wondering, yes, we will be racing under the lights. However, Kylami does not have that many lights, so it's going to be interesting to see how these guys are going to do on this track. If they can remember where to put those tires to hit those apexes and to get those times in quickly. This is Oswyne Wilson right now. I'd like to get to the standings of this year's championship. Bring it up right now on the screen. We've got Rahul Nasseir of Nasseir GP leading the charge with 41 points, followed closely by John Greene, Premature Acceleration with 35 points. Martin Webster coming in 3rd position there for Team Xplay with 30 points. Daniel Williams joining us quite late here. S-rated is the team name. Coming in with 27 points. Oswyne Wilson for DOW Racing with 26 points there. And closely behind him is Justin Nasseir and Joel Nasseir, who's sharing a spot there for, well, it doesn't say that they're sharing a spot, but they have the same amount of points there to be in 6th and 7th positions respectively. And Kurt Moss there with 18 points, followed by Javon Gunning, who's not been able to race with us since the first round. 15 points, followed by Danny Nasseir in 10th position and 13 points. And then you've got the rest there making up the crowd. We've got well over 20 combatants here, but these are the only few that managed to score points currently on the board. Checking out the live timings right now. This is where we stand. You can see a lot of information here concerning the top speed, the laps that they've done here in this practice session, the gaps between each other, their best lap and their last lap time. Also the tires on which they set that best lap on is right there.
Is it turning tonight for everybody?
Yep.
And so
Okay,
we've got
just making
also the
sure.
different sectors there that they're on, times they're doing there in those different sectors. And of course, you can see them there Okay, so you're wondering why is it John Greene is leading the charge there on this board as against to what is in race on the screen, race screen. Well, that is what he's done there throughout the week. These times here are accumulated throughout the week and shown here. And when we go to straight qualifying after this here, which we're about to do, we're in overtime right now, you'll be able to see fresh lot of times here on this timing screen. I'll just leave it on here just for a few, but it's beautiful Kylami here in South Africa, where we're about to see 90 minutes of the Caribbean Endurance Championship. Fourth round here. We've got one more round left and we'll have that at the ending of next month. And we've got, I think it's high time now I'll mention, we've got 3 other championships currently going on. We've got the GT3 Championship. Oh, the rear, and comes around there for Oswyne Wilson. He's now facing the rear.
You got qualifying now, right? So
we're about to go qualifying indeed, as we've got a full server here of guys on track in the pits right now, actually. Well, ready to go qualifying. Sun sets on beautiful Kylami. We are ready, ladies and gentlemen, for the 4th round of the Caribbean Endurance Championship. I'm just going to try to get a nice little spot here for you to see who exits. Ooh, what did they do to me here? They spun the camera around on me. Alright, don't worry, I'll get it back. Here we go. Alright, let's pretend we're in this booth, okay? Let's, okay. Pretend we're like this guy right here and just look at everyone as they exit. So this is where we stand here, this chart here, throughout the entire week.
Bro, did they change the gear ratio?
We're about to get going here. You can hear the guys talking to each other there in the background. They'll remain in communication with each other throughout the race because we don't want any big mishaps going on that can be avoided. That's why we utilize the app that's called Discord, where these guys can communicate with each other. It's panned out to be really useful too in certain situations with teammates, as you heard Kurt Moss there talking to his teammate Joel Dallas. It's the first time you're joining us, welcome out. We hold races here every Saturday, and if you're interested in joining us, just shoot us a message on Facebook, Instagram. It's Caribbean Sim Racing Organization.
Everyone in pit, sir?
Wait, sir?
Everyone in pit?
Minute 22 to go.
Yeah.
Alright, good evening folks, welcome out. I've been here sitting listening to you guys for a while. So we've got 90 minutes of racing. Your weekly practice would have given you all the information that you should have. Remember, just to remain within the regulations of our series. Thank you for joining us. Do have fun, and let's see some pretty clean racing out there. Alright, I can see Azad Hassan, Rahul P, Marlon Young there in the chat.
yeah, guys, when you exit in the pit, try to follow the white line, right? Don't cross the white line.
And welcome to you guys there in Chatland. Go ahead and chat with us. And do us a favor and share this stream. Come on, guys. Keep trying to rejoin. You're supposed to be able to get in here, no problems. Probably try a restart of the game. Alright, here we go. We are ready for qualifying. It's qualifying on the lights here. The first one out is Klaus Clint, ladies and gentlemen.
the qualifying at 9?
And they are gone.
Yeah, I guess so.
Actually, in the morning. It's actually in the morning. If you have your time app open, you will see it's 5 o'clock in the morning. It's super light. As the qualifying begins here, ladies and gentlemen, at 5 a.m.
I see a lot of guys get kicked from the circle.
South American time, South African time. We're currently looking at Klaus Clint. This part of the track here is pretty dark, isn't it? Let's see if we can brighten it up for you with a little processor app here that we have. Get here for you. Sticking within the limitations of our PC. Someone else went ahead of Klaus Clint, yes. It's Martin Webster who went ahead of Klaus Clint there. As he comes around crocodiles. His fast lap. I want to show you guys what it looks like to be driving in one of these cars at night. In the sky there. BMW M8, guys. This is what Martin Webster is currently in. They call it the boat because it feels like a boat and it looks like a boat, I presume. Now the 144.571 there across the line, Martin Webster. But it's Oswyne Wilson who leads the charge, ladies and gentlemen. The 143.221. Sunrise coming up there. I'm so obsessed with sunsets. That's where we're at right now. Let's get back to the full screen. You guys can see what's going on here after the first round of outlaps. We're looking at Rahul Nasseir in his Ford GT. Comes around Crocodile's app. well. It says that he's on an out lap, but he's actually going to put down a fast lap here. That was his alt lap. You can see him having a 5 minutes there to his time, but Tommy Kool right behind him comes across the line in the lead with a 142.212. Oswyne Wilson some 1 second away from that in second position. Martin Webster goes back into the pits though after being trailing some. Seconds away. Tommy Gore's Corvette C7R. Beautiful sounding car there. Kurt Moss with a third position there at 143.594. Pushes down Danny Nasseir into fourth position. Slides through that turn there. Tommy Gore, not sure that'll register a time, no, but Rahul Nasseir manages a time to put him in second position. A 143.186. He's going to take that car back into the pits. Oswyne Wilson is back out on track, looking to decrease that 1 second deficit here he has to the lead. And he loses it, Oswyne Wilson, through Prothorn. And he heads back into the pits there. I think we've got Christian Rajnath. We just saw him pass Oswyne Wilson, but we're looking right now at Kurt Moss here, who's currently sitting in fourth position. He's currently on a fast one. Goes over the line here. Does not register a cut track, so he can use that. Goes over the line with a 143.911, and is going to go back into the pits there. Here's Rahul Nasseir. He's got his dad in front of him, who's lagging once again. Danny Nasseir, we're going to have to keep an eye on him. In the previous round, he did cause some issues with that internet connection. Tommy Gore's running that medium tire set. Danny Nasseir having a lot of issue there. Moss comes out the pits. Whereas Tommy Gore's in the pits. Rahul Nasseir again. This is Klaus Klint. The man, the Viking hailing from Denmark, ladies and gentlemen. Nasseir, what just happened there? Took fourth position away there from Kurt Moss, actually. So Kurt Moss back now into fifth position as Klaus Klint begins a flyer here. Let's ride with him. Looking pretty smooth here, Klaus Clint. What a deceitful turn, isn't it? As it basically falls away from you as it goes downhill. You have to trust the grip there, the mechanical grip of your car to get through there as fast as possible. Wow, look at him hitting that braking point. Almost perfect to get an apex. Seems like he just lost a bit of trust there in the front end grip of the car. He's really not that far away though. He's doing quite well here in 8th position. Dallas finally registering a time there. He's not hitting these apexes. He messes that one up so bad. Loses a bunch of time there. Gonna have to go again, Klaus Clint. Tommy Gore is back out on track, probably looking to decrease even more. Oh no, he's being attacked, ladies and gentlemen, by Christian Rajnaut. Christian Rajnaut. 0.07 of a second. Away from this pole position here. And he comes back out on track, Christian Rajnaut. Jump back to Christian in a bit here. Kurt Moss completes a lap here. I want to see what he does. It's not that good there from Klaus. Kurt. This is his teammate Joel Dallas though. Comes around Cheetah's Bend. Sparks flying here as they're riding from some pretty low ride heights. Comes across the line. Oh, he does go ahead of Martin Webster there with that time. A 1:43.7. Klaus Clint exits the pit once more. Let's look at the guys at the back of the grid. Lanjay Boswell from Team DOW is currently in front of his teammate there. Lanjay Boswell hailing from Jamaica, and his teammate Oswyne Wilson, right behind him, is representing the British Virgin Islands. Guyanese living out there in EVI. I think what's happening right now is he's being approached there by his teammate. It's not too late. No, it's not. It's got 15 minutes remaining here in qualifying session. He looks kind of fast there through Crocodiles, though, I must say. But he's just having trouble touching those apexes. Yes, we look now to Stephen Mbola here representing GT Tuner Club here in Guyana. Currently sitting in 11th position here in his BMW M8. Oh, Lanjay Boswell actually did better than him there to put himself up into 11th position. So that coaching is working out there for Lanjay Boswell. Stephen comes across the line now. What is it going to be here? Does he take that position back from Lanjay? No, he cannot manage to do so. Ahead of them though, in 10th position, is his teammate, is Steven's teammate here, Matthew Yusuf. Yes, of course, a BMW M8. Nasseir would have liked a fast lap there to put him in 6th position. As we conclude with Matthew Yusuf here as he comes across the line, can he better Klaus? On this lap, he loses the rear end there, going through Ingwe. He's just sitting some 4/10 away from that 9th position. I believe he can do it. We'll just hope and pray for him. Looking at Klaus here again. Followed, it's not followed by, but he's behind. He's trailing Martin Webster here, who's currently sitting in 8th position, but it's not that far away from Joel Dallas there, with that 100 kg of ballast sitting in 7th position. It's hurting Joel pretty bad. I'll have to admit, it's hurting Joel pretty bad. But it also gives the rest of the field an opportunity here. As you can see, Joel comes across the line now in his fast lap. It gives the rest throughout the field a winning chance here. And that's some good hefty points in the championship. So how that works, you might ask, is first, second, and third is given a balance of performance after the previous race, for the next race, of course, of 100, 75, and 50 kgs respectively. So Joel Dallas here brought first in the previous race to give him 100 kg. His teammate Kurt Moss has got 75 kg. You can see him currently sitting in 5th position there. And another combatant who brought 3rd, who's unfortunately not here today, Daniel Williams, has got that 50 kg to carry around. Better. That time there set by Danny Nasseir. He's got a huge old car in front of him in the name of a BMW M8 who can give him a tow here. If Steven doesn't, if Matthew and he does get that tow down the front straightaway here. Let's stay with Joel on this lap. And he does get by. I think the damage is already done though. He's already gotten that tow. Let's see what the first sector says there on the top of your screen. Oh, he's down by 2/10. He's down by 2/10 to Danny Nasseir. But I do believe he has enough there. That's actually 2/10 down from the lead of the race. And he messes that up. Oh man, why did he? I don't believe it was that bad for him to actually cancel the lap. But he's got a nose. Martin Webster comes across the line there to go 6th fastest, takes that time away from Danny Nasseir. You can see Danny here in the Porsche not having a good time there around the crocodiles. And he's going to take that car into the pits. No, he changed his mind actually. He's just probably trying to give himself some room here between the car that just passed him to begin a new one. We're under 10 minutes here. Tommy still leading, but not that comfortably, I'd say, as he's got Christian Rajnath in the Porsche here, right behind him. Christian teaming up there with Klaus. As you can see, Vikings racing there, liveried on the car. He's got kind of like a face paint thing going on too at the front end of that Porsche, as is significant with the Vikings. Not a bad livery indeed. For split sector, what does he do here? Oh, he's down by 3/10 to the leader of this race. That's not gonna cut it. He needs to be up. He's not looking that clean here. In terms, oh, a little bit too much there. I'm not even sure how to read it because he's glitching all over the place because of his internet. Comes across the line, he's 7/10 down. Christian Rajnath. We're gonna stick with him though on this flyer here and see if we can get him to get that first spot away from Tommy Gore. It's unfortunate, guys, but if he does not get that internet connection cleaned up, oh, he's up through the first sector here by an entire 10th too. But oh, look at Tommy Gore already set a faster one. He's gonna need more than a 10th now, Christian Rajnath. Tommy Gore responding just in time, I'd say, to be almost 4/10 ahead now of Christian Rajnath. And as I was saying, it's unfortunate, but if this unstable connection persists here with Christian Rajnath, we're gonna have to ask him to step aside from the start of this race. He's down now through the second sector there by some 2/10. 2/10 around to almost 3/10, I'd say. Alright, let's see, him comes across the line now. Ooh, he's so close! He doesn't improve on his time, but I was looking at the time count up, or I should say count down, to what it was that he needed to cross the line with. And it just wasn't there. Rahul Nasseir here being trailed by his dad, Danny Nasseir. Maybe this is a coaching session as well. Oh, Danny not up to scratch through that section. You can see that for sure. Christian making a bit of an adjustment there in the pits and is back out on track. Looking quite fast here, Rahul, this year as he goes through crocodiles. He's about to come across the line here. Oh, he's quite slow there through Ingwe. Is this a fast lap though? No, it's not. He now begins a fast lap. He's through the kink and he's going to brake at the 100-meter board into Crowthorne. He's trailing Oswyne and Wilson by 2/10. Can Can he lead the second row here? Oh, that rear end grabbing too much of the curb, but he manages to hold on there, Rahul Nasseir. We're now in crunch time too. We're under 5 minutes for those of you wondering what crunch time is. That's when we hit that 5-minute mark and we are below. Ooh, Joel Dallas finally does better there with a 143.433 to put him up into 6th position ahead of Martin Webster. He's right there now with his teammate, not that far away with his teammate too, and Rahul Nasseir unfortunately cancels that lap. This is shaping up quite nicely here. The top 4, less than a second separates them. Joel Dallas is some 2/100ths of a second away from his teammate here, with more ballast on his car. Ooh, Joel losing it? Oh yes, he did. It's unfortunate. Christian Rajanath as well, showing yellow flags here. He's probably just waiting for the traffic to get by here, Christian Rajanath. We're gonna have a great look at this Porsche and the livery on the car. Beautifully done there. He does it himself actually. And he's gonna probably teleport back into the pits. He got less than 3 minutes of qualifying to go. Oh no, he's not. He's actually gonna go. So he was waiting for the track to clear. As he was going quite slowly, he didn't want to hamper anyone else's lap. And that's very courteous and considerate of him. That is what we encourage to here at the organization. So when you get out here to race with us, just know that you are going to expect and receive some of the cleanest races you've ever done in an online format. I want to stick with Christian here. Does he have what it takes? Get across the line ahead of Tommy Kool. We'll ride with him. Oh man, listen to that engine go. Redlining it, but it wasn't that bad there. Where is he for this first sector? Clips that apex quite well. Oh, this is beautiful from Christian. Very beautiful from Christian. He looks very smooth. He's got that big boat in front of him though. Through Leacock he goes. Ooh, oh, he hampers the exits. Comes around mineshaft there. And I think it was Stephen Bowler or Matthew Yusuf. Oh man, we're not seeing the splits here. That seems quite slow through Crocodiles. And I think a lot of them are losing time through there. Well, he manages to get across that curve there without upsetting the car too much. Ingwe sees him, and now so does the start-finish line. Oh, he's down some 2/10. He does decrease his deficit, which is great from him. If Tommy Kool could not have bettered himself, Christian Rajanath would have had the pole of this race, and that is it for qualifying. He did cross the line in time, Christian Rajanath, She's got one more opportunity at this. First sector. Where's he at? Oh, he's up 2/10, ladies and gentlemen. It's got to be oh so smooth through the second sector. Into the S as he goes. Oh, he loses the rear end just a bit. Not sure yet whether he lost any time. We're gonna have to wait on the second sector split here. Oh, he goes off track there for the mine shaft, and I don't think. Yeah, he's already slowing down. He knows it. He messed up. Oh man, I had high hopes there for that lap. Christian had it in the bag almost, I'd say. Up in that first sector, which is by far the easiest sector here at Kylami. Just couldn't get it done though.
Ah, shoot. Whole time I qualifying on medium tires.
See.
So wait, where John?
Well done, guys. Well done. John chose not to qualify.
Okay. I'm going to take him out.
Please.
God bless.
Not a bad qualifying there. Tommy, you are in trouble for a bit there. Christian had you, bro.
I realized I was running high fuel at one point, and then I gained the extent. It was nice to have Christian there.
Actually, that last lap he was on too was a bit of a fly. He messed it up.
Fantastic job with the controller, Christian. I still can't believe you guys driving the controllers.
Alright, congratulations to Tommy Gore. Just remember, before the race start there, 30-second mark, you are not allowed to speak on comms. So get all what you need to say now, and you've got about a minute before we go racing for 90 minutes. Alright, this is where we stand there after that qualifying session. Tommy Gore leads the charge there. Yes, they managed to qualify there on the medium set of tires. Himself and Christian Rajnath. Oswyne Wilson there. Super softs for him with Rahul Nasseir. He did manage to get by Rahul Nasseir there. We missed that with a little bit of excitement coming over there from Christian Rajnath. But well done there to the top 5. Kurt Moss there managing to hold on to the top 5 with that 75 kg of ballast. Joel Dallas with a 100 kg manages to stay in 6th position. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the 4th round of our Caribbean Endurance Championship. Alright, welcome out guys. This is the first time you're joining us here today. Go ahead and hit that like, subscribe for more action, and share. We're about to go racing here for 90 minutes. Get ready. are ready to go here. Counting down now from 1 minute, 2 minutes actually. Sun shall rise here at around 6 a.m. We're currently at 5:08 there, top right hand corner of your screen.
Microphone check.
Clear.
Cleaners, guys.
Is it just me, or is Christian like in and out of the grid?
Yeah, it keeps getting an unexpected error.
35 seconds.
30 seconds, no talking. Alright, we're ready to go racing here. 25 on the clock. You will see the LEDs unlit on screen at the 10-second mark. And then when they all go on at 6 lights, they then go off. And we go racing here for 90 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. Guys are on the throttle there. They are ready to go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lights are on. There goes the Corvette. And they are off, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, we got guys slow off the line already. But down the line they go. They get past the camera. It's Tommy Gore so far with the whole shot. We've got Martin Webster as well as Danny Nasseir there with a huge issue down the line. Can they recover here? Guys, we have 90 minutes of racing. Please try to get those cars fixed and back on racing. Anything can happen here within these 90 minutes. We've got even problems up ahead too for Oswyne Wilson as well. It seems as though Danny Nasseir has got a limp on his car. Martin Webster teleports back into the pits. Klaus Clint as well. And it seems as though Danny Nasseir is going to try that too. Oh my, we've got Christian Rajnath with a game issue. He's stuck here at the loading screen apparently. Tommy Gore though being chased here by Rahul Nasseir. Already with a 2-second lead here is Tommy Gore in his Corvette. Kurt Moss there up into 3rd position, getting by Stephen Bola, who held that position for some time there. Now Oswyne Wilson as well, trying to get back in the fight here. Martin Webster and Klaus Clint are back out of the pits. Ooh, Oswyne Wilson taking way too much there. Off the curb, head straight into the wall, and now he's gonna have to bring that car back into the pits. Alright guys, I think the best thing for us to do is to restart this race. We're going to restart this race.
Okay.
Got it. Yeah, it was a big mess in the first straight.
I'd love to see that replay.
Alright guys, I'll just like all of you to go back into the pit so I can do a clean restart.
Was it because I joined the server late or something?
No, they had a comment together with each other.
Oh.
Are we starting from the...
We had guys slow off the line.
Oswyne didn't move. I ran into his back.
Yeah, Oswyne ran behind me coming to turn 3, I think.
gonna try something here. Let's hope it works. Alright, we should be fine here. Alright, I made a race directed call there to restart this race because it got way out of hand there from the beginning.
But Stefan, why the change of mind or change of heart to restart it?
I realized it was too far away for most of you guys to get back into the race.
I think it's because I moved up back to third. You kind of restarted it.
Or really? I didn't even notice that. Sorry.
Exactly that. Exactly that, Kool.
I didn't even notice that.
I get a Rasta fight, Rasta.
Alright. I can see the time is moving quite fast here. Okay, it's not reversing, so let's hope we don't have that time issue.
Oh God, please.
I can't click back to pits. Okay, never mind. I just want to check my fuel. It's all good.
30 seconds. 30 seconds. Alright. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're about to get this one on the way again. 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we are off once again. Seems as though everyone gets off the line quite well now. Christian Ratchnot, ladies and gentlemen, back in the surfer here. Has got a banging start there. Klaus Clint loses it again, unfortunately. But on the inside, it's Tommy Gore, followed by Rahul Nasseir. What just happened there with Christian? He was totally knocked out there, but he gets going again. They're all off the line quite smoothly, except for Klaus Clint this time.
Christian
And
just
Tommy
teleported right
Gore.
into me and I hit him.
Alright, keep comms clear.
Come on, Martin, keep in line.
As we get going here again, it seems quite smooth there, except for the fact of Klaus Clint and Christian Ratchnot. Oh, we've got issues here from Danny Nasseir. We're gonna keep an eye on him. We cannot have him like that.
Damage roll.
Oh my god.
Very minimal.
Oh, it's Stephen Bowler that's been hit here now. I think from John Greene. Does get going again though, John. First, Stephen Bowler. John, if you caused the collision with Stephen Bowler, you're gonna have to give back the position.
I did.
Oh, and then there's an issue here with Martin Webster. Coming around through the crocodiles here. He's lost a ton of positions here. Heading up back to field though. Trying to shake Oswyne Wilson, who's in second position here, is Tommy Gore. Tommy goes around the barbecue, or just barbecue actually. Oswyne is probably gonna bide his time here to the Corvette. John Greene does slow down, give that position back to Stephen Bowler for causing a collision here. Oswyne is gonna have to do more than that. Or else he's gonna call Christian Ratchnot again with an issue here, guys. Oh man. Sad to see this happen to him after doing so well in qualifying. It's now back into 9th position. He's still got about 1 hour and 27 minutes remaining though. He can pull himself back up. Klaus Clint being shown yellow flags as well. Oswyne and Wilson losing so much touch now to Tommy Gore. You can see Tommy way ahead of them here now. And coming under pressure is Rahul Nasseir from Joel Dallas. As the sun rises here once again on Kylami. John Greene does get back over Stephen Bola. Oh, Rahul Nasseir turning on the pressure there. A 143, 1445, and a 1442. Rahul Nasseir faster than Joel Dallas there and pace 455 by Joel Dallas. Danny Nasseir has got Kurt Moss in his sights here. Kurt Moss is at a disadvantage with 75 kg of ballast. Danny Nasseir should get by him, but we still have to look at the fact that Danny Nasseir is in a Ford GT and Kurt Moss is in that 488, that Ferrari 488. Christian Rajnaut makes a position over Lanjay Boswell to go back into 8th position. Around the clubhouse bend they go.
Watch out, Kurt, watch out.
Ooh, Joel Dallas comes together with Rahul Nasseir. They do get going again though. But it seems as though Joel has lost his front lights. Yes, he has. He's got front damage there. Those lights are gone. That is going to be very dangerous for him.
I don't even have headlights.
When the nighttime comes around again. Christian Rajnaut with another position here. The Guyanese back into 7th now. That Porsche is flying. Christian is driving the hell out of it. A 144.0 here by Oswyne Wilson over the line. Joel does not waste any time. He takes that car into the pits.
Get ahead.
Rahul Nasseir there. Good to his dad. Multi-21 there. He's going to give his dad the lead over. And is probably going to leave his dad up to the pace.
Hold position.
He's telling his dad to hold position. He probably feels safer with his dad in front of him. He's going to push his dad forward now. Team orders are allowed. We've had a meeting about this after the previous race with actually Rahul Nasseir calling out to his dad in some orders. We did decide that that is possible, as is done in the real world. Klaus Clint finally getting across the line there with a 147.5, his fastest of the race. Martin Webster makes a move there with John Greene. It's a fight, ladies and gentlemen, and they've got Lanjay Boswell in front of them for good measure. Ooh, neck and neck almost through the S's, but he cedes there. Martin Webster, no. John Greene is trying to get Lanjay in between them. Can John do it? Yes, he can, but it's Lanjay on the inside. He's going to have to give Lanjay that inside lead. No, he does not. He's got just enough traction there, John Greene. As Christian Rajnaut makes a move now on Rahul Nasseir. He split the duo up there. He's now up into 5th position, Christian. What a drive, what a recovery drive this is. Looking back, John Greene did get that job done. Martin Webster has now Lanjay Boswell in front of him. This race isn't even halfway done and they've already scrapping at each other. He's on the inside and he gets a great pass there on Lanjay, but now he pushes wide. Lanjay has the grip. He's going to get back behind the BMW M8. Going to draft behind it. Let's see. Can he get it past? I think that's too soon to be looking outside. And no, he's not going to go for the late break. He gets pushed out actually. He's going to have to watch himself. And he's going to lose it there. Christian Rajnaut in the meanwhile. is fighting here and gets by Danny Nasseir. Christian, wonderfully done there to get back in the first position, but he's got issues. Looking for that grip there, he did not find it. Oh, he's teleporting all over the place there, Danny Nasseir. We're gonna have to watch him. Meanwhile, John Greene is gonna, that switch around there from Christian Rajnath, but has seen the door shut on him from Danny Nasseir. Danny now goes on the grass. He manages to hold on though. Christian Rajnath now switches back over. He's gonna try to up another, but he's let out wide by Danny Nasseir. Oh, he's touched, is he? He's now got the inside line here through Crocodiles. He's not got the love up on him though. Through Cheetah they go. Oh, he's trying to avoid hitting him there, Christian Rajnath. Can he get it done? No, he comes into contact with him from the rear. It seems as though Danny Nasseir just so heavy on the brakes.
Brakes ain't working on that car, what?
Brakes not working on the car. Oh, he's got now. He slipped out, but he's got to watch himself now. On the inside is Danny Nasseir on Christian Rajnath. He's going to stick that car on the apex. Yes, he does. Christian has got to fight for this, and he's going to get it now. Through barbecue. Does he get it done? Dismissed is Danny Nasseir to see 5th position permanently, I suppose. Drive-through penalty to Joel Dallas for speeding in the pit lane. Oh no. First loses his headlights, heads into the pit lane there to get him sorted. And now...
Whoa. Danny, you logins.
John Greene now. Trying to get by Danny Nasseir here, who's lagging.
Your ping is going down.
He's going to try a pass on the outside, and he's T-boned. Then you're going to have to get back that position to John.
Is that...
Damn it, those people are bad, you know.
And we had to call it as Danny Nasseir was just that late on the brakes there. Oh, but it's such a fight now. We've got Martin Webster, Matthew Yusuf. Oh, comes back on track there quite dangerously. Was Rahul Nasseir? He gets into the pits though. He's got damage, I see it. Martin Webster now gets up into 5th position here. Taking advantage is Matthew Yusuf as well to now be in 6th, but is being challenged by John Greene here, who's going to have a run at him through turn 1. Matthew doing pretty well to put himself up there into 7th position. And he's got Danny Nasseir and
I got
Lance
suspension
Boswell
damage when Martin hit into the side of me.
behind him. Rahul Nasseir complaining about suspension damage there. Can you get it fixed?
Yeah, I'm coming up the pits now.
See me again, John.
John Greene fighting there with Martin Webster. Martin Webster over the comms. We meet again. What does the senior have for the youngster here in John Greene? Wrong mineshaft they go. We ride now with John Greene.
Tommy, I'll give it to you on the straight.
And Joel Dallas is out of this one. Locks up is Martin Webster through Crocodiles though. Having a look on the inside, John Greene. Definitely going to lose time there because that's not the right line through there. Can you believe this is a 90 minutes race? What in the world are these guys doing? Here he has a better drive out of the penultimate turn. You can hear that BMW to the side of him, and we can see on the timing charts, he is by John Greene. Up now into 5th position. Martin Webster. Can he take the fight back to John? We're viewing now from the boat, as they call it, the BMW M8. Seems like the Ferrari is just slipping away here. Doesn't seem as though he can keep up here with John Greene. The BMW lacks that much grunt, as much as it's grunting around here at Kylami. Quite unfortunate there for Martin Webster. As we look back now at the fight between Danny Nasseir and Matthew Yusuf that is brewing here. Matthew doing quite well to be up into 7th position. I've said that already. Christian Rajnath with a better pace compared to Kurt Moss. He's going to be on the Jamaican anytime now. John Greene sets the fastest lap with a 1:42.261. Seems as though Matthew Yusuf has got what it takes to stay ahead here and is keeping that lead to Danny Nasseir. Let's take you back up the field where Tommy Gore is on the 9th lap of this race. He's got a 6-second lead here to Oswyne Wilson. The Jamaican doing quite well here in the Corvette. Seems as though he's settled down now. As he goes around Ingwe, we'll take a ride with him. Guys, scratch that. I gotta take you to this fight that is brewing here between Christian Rajnath and Kurt Moss. Kurt Moss's pace is way down there compared to Christian Rajnath, and he's gonna pounce in this Ferrari any moment now. It seems as though this is the time here, as Kurt Moss there was all messed up out of that corner. Ooh, he comes into the rear end through Sunset here.
On the straight, I'll let you buy Oswyne.
Rahul Nasseir is now on a recovery drive after sustaining damage from Martin Webster. Unfortunately, that's going to have to go to a review for the stewards, as it wasn't quite evident what had occurred. They can be given at least 15 seconds of penalty here at the end of the race. Have a stable internet connection, but throughout the fights here that we've witnessed him in, he's actually held up, or he's done just so well to hold on. See if Kurt Moss is glitching in front of us. Not Kurt Moss's issue, it's Christian's issue. that. He's going to defend on the inside, Kurt Moss, as this is where he's probably the weakest here against the Porsche. Sticking it on the apex. He's got a great shot at podium here, Christian. Quite well to follow too. Takes a peek on the inside, but that's a no-go there through the S's. He's got to watch where he's gaining time on him and choose his fight. He looks hungry though, Christian. He's hunting this Ferrari. He wants that prancing horse. He's gonna slay it on the inside of Crocodiles. Kurt Moss tries to clip the apex quite slowly so that he doesn't give away an advantage here. Doing well to defend his Kurt Moss. Goes to the inside line. Christian very up here through Engway, but it's not gonna help him. He tried something new, it seems. Gotta look for that weakness or push it. Yes, he is. He's creating the weakness. He's up on the inside. Through barbecue, they touch. Oh, he slides. He almost loses the rear end. He holds on. Christian Rajnath. Neck and neck they go. Through sunset. He's got it. He's got it. And it's done, ladies and gentlemen. But can Kurt Moss come back at him? Right behind them now is John Greene too having a go. He's got to defend now to John Greene, Kurt Moss. Kurt, with that 75 kg, has not got an answer here to John Greene. He's defending tirelessly. Does John have enough grip here? Down mine shaft they go. Slips out from under him. Oh, this is gonna be tight. We ride now with Kurt Moss. And he gets it done, John Greene. John Greene can see third position now. He's chasing down Christian Rajnath. Coming from the back of the pack, ladies and gentlemen. But it's Christian's turn now. He's got an opportunity here to get away from the Ferrari if he could. Meanwhile, Tommy Gore on the 13th lap of this race has now got 7.5 seconds almost to Oswyne Wilson. After Yusuf losing a bit of time there to Danny Nasseir for that battle in 7th position. It seems as though he's clawing his way to Christian Rajnath here. See a little bit of track ahead of Christian Rajnath there. He's going to want to dispatch that as soon as possible through cheated a Kool. It's slowing him down just a bit. You can see just how much it slowed him down now through Xplay. But Stephen Bowler does step aside here.
Actually, one small over in front. Not here.
Oh!
Oh, Christian.
That
long
lag
bus,
there
right?
from Christian. And he runs it quite wide
Sorry, I
there.
can't tell you down progress now.
That's okay.
He's losing it now. We can see more guys coming up behind him. Christian Rajnaut did not get to stabilize that internet issue, and this is the problem that we have here. He's jerking all around. Should be able to watch it.
Klaus, you're running me off track, man.
Seems as though it's stabilizing here for Christian. And he's just trying to stick behind John Greene here. Okay, both Danny Nasseir and Klaus Clint are in the pits now. Rahul Nasseir gets by there. He was complaining about Klaus running him off the track. Not sure what that is all about. Did not catch it. There is a post-drivers briefing where they basically, that was pretty loud, where they basically talk about their issues or make complaints to the stewards. Protests, I should say, so that it can be reviewed by the stewards and get it over with. Oswyne Wilson doing pretty well here to hold on to second position. He's going to claw back some awesome points here for his tally. Lance Boswell making a move over Matthew Yusuf there. I think Matthew might have lost it a bit. This is now gotta give way to Tommy Gore here, who's about to lap them. And he does do so. He lets them by. But Matthew is going to want to stick behind Tommy as much as possible to get back that position from Lance Boswell here. Or are the tires on the boat going off? That's also a question. They finally settled down, ladies and gentlemen, into this race. After all those battles, it's
Tommy, get it.
Lance Boswell complaining there as he's lost now the position to Matthew Yusuf. I think he's about to say, Tommy, you're lagging. Rahul Nasseir now on a charge to Lance Boswell here. Rahul Nasseir not really closing in there on Lance Boswell. And meanwhile, John Greene slightly opening up the gap here, or continuously opening the gap here to Christian Rajnaut. We're approaching the end of the first half hour. Let's look at how Tommy Gore is doing it. Lips that apex quite perfectly. Does the same here. Takes that Corvette over to line himself up through barbecue quite smoothly. Lifts off the accelerator just a bit there, gets back on it, down Sunset and into Clubhouse Bend. Keeps it on the curb into the S's. Looks so smooth here, Tommy Gore. Yes, if you're wondering, he is the son of Doug Gore, Caribbean race car champion. Ooh, he locks up that front right just a bit and misses the apex there into Crocodiles. He needs about 30 seconds for a free pit stop. And knowing Oswyne Wilson, he's got some tricks up his sleeve for the pit stops. That is a lap of Kylami by Tommy Gore. Oswyne Wilson not that far away and dives into the pits now. John Greene some 37 seconds away.
Is it that bad, Ozzy?
Comes around the penultimate turn now. Can Oswyne get that car going? Not yet, no. So John Greene is going to cross him over here. Christian Rajnath enters the pits as well. Oswyne gets going now as John Greene is up into second position. Still to pit 2. Oswyne is back out. Where is the pit stop from Tommy Gore? Does he have enough on those tires to get him through a couple more laps here? Martin Webster comes across the line for Christian now as Christian gets back out of pits. Keeping it inside of the white lines is Christian Rajnath, following the regulations there quite well. Two Porsches. Klaus Klint, followed by Christian Rajnath here. Klaus is in 11th position, so he's going to have to give that position to Christian Rajnath, and he does so. Christian gets to go on with his business. Still to pit ahead of him is Martin Webster, Kurt Moss, and John Greene, as well as Tommy Gore. And Tommy might just be that much out of reach here for Christian Rajnath. But anything can happen. This is racing. Looking back at Matthew Yusuf here, he's got Lance J. Boswell in his sights. Can he get it done? Oh, we got a little bit of meme going on here. The right-hand corner of his windshield, and it's tinted a bit too, so let's probably go to the bonnet cam here. Gives you a better look at his hunt for 7th position, which is currently being defended by Lance Boswell out of Jamaica. And Matthew Yusuf is on a charge. Does not want to turn, does it? Well, that is just genuinely the reference of a boat. Martin Webster's not doing that bad though, and he's in a boat. Up in the 5th position, that's some pretty good points. Stephen Bowler claiming a position over Klaus Klint there. And comes across the line with his fastest lap of the race of 1:47.948. Oh, we've got Rahul Nasseir having a look on the inside now through mineshaft. Matthews seems as though he just lets him by. And Lange makes a mistake here now. So looking ahead here, Rahul Nasseir's got Lange in front of him. Matthews hoping these two fight it out. Oh, he's up on the inside of Rahul Nasseir. Matthew Yusuf, and he drives him out there. Out on the edge of the
You can't be
track.
running people off the track like that.
On the inside, who was that? Those were blue flags, right?
I'm trying to go on the inside. He cuts me to the inside because two guys are walking up on the outside.
And now we've got issue with Lange Boswell as well. What just happened there? I'm not quite sure. But Lange now is off of it and back down into 9th position. Seems as though he's got damage now, Lange Boswell. It seems like this is going to be quite a controversial race here, and the driver's post-race brief is going to be quite hectic, I should say. Is that Oswyne? It's Oswyne Wilson and Rahul Nasseir. Greene still is to pit, as well as Tommy Gore, who's on the 21st lap of this race. Danny Nasseir now makes a move over Lange Boswell. He goes off track actually. Christian Rajnath gets back up into 5th position. After his pit stop here. And Martin is to pit still. I think Martin's on that older tire and it's going to give him a lot of issues here. But what is his strategy? He did note that his teammate Marlon Young is not here. He goes into the pits now, as well as Lange Boswell does. So Christian Rajnath back up into 5th position here. And he's on the charge now for Kurt Moss, who's currently about 14 seconds away from him. 14 seconds away, I should say, from him. While Tommy Gore is cutting his way through the pack, he's already put Klaus Clint and Stephen Bola down 2 laps now. And Lange Boswell still in the pits. And not from that damage is being crossed over by Stephen Bola and Klaus Clint now. So we've got a... Oh no! We've lost Christian! I thought we did! That move there, that what you just saw there, flying off the track, is indicative of a connection issue. We're just hoping that he doesn't lose it here, Christian. He's doing so well in this race. Whereas Matthew Yusuf finally gets into the pits now. It's going to be crossed over by Danny Nasseir, who's on the exit of the penultimate turn here. Yeah, he does get past there, but Danny is still to pit. We've got Lange Boswell ahead of them now, rejoining the race there, fixing that suspension damage that he had. double blue flags because Danny Nasseir is going to see
Yeah,
blue
let's
flags as
go on
well.
back.
And so he lets Christian by. Christian gets by. And hopefully he can get by Lange just as easily here. Not to lose some more time there to Kurt Moss or John Greene. Does let him go there on the exit of the turn. Christian though with just that much pace to get by. Fastest lap being set again by John Greene is a 1:44.948, resetting his previous time of a 1:42.5, I believe it was. So John now presumably. So Danny Nasseir calling out to Lange Boswell as he's lapping him. Lange doing quite well to stay way out of the way here, but Danny seems as though he messed up that exit mid-turn as well, but does get by. Klaus Clint makes a move over Stephen Bola here and goes back into the points, Klaus, for 10th position. John Greene, though, like I was saying, is trying to make up the time lost here at the beginning of the race. He's some 55, almost 1 minute behind Tommy Gore, though. Tommy, essentially with a free pit stop, has just managed to be consistent in his race thus far. Locking up there through crocodiles is John Greene. That's not the sort of consistency you need. That's not consistency at all. Right now with John Greene for a lap of Kylami in a Ferrari 488. Just as smooth as Tommy Gore here through the corners is John Greene. He's cut that time deficit now down to 21 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. Tommy Gore might be losing that pace as those tires are going off. Up against Stephen Bola here once more. John Greene. Stephen does pull aside to let the Ferrari by.
Alright, I'll take it on the outside, Stevens.
That's quite cleanly here, John Greene, to get on with his business. Oswyne Wilson, after pitting here for closing off his first stint, is looking to do quite well on his second here. He's currently on the medium tire compound. Martin Webster is the only one, except for Stephen Bola and Lange Boswell as well. Martin's on the soft as well as Stephen is, and Lange went for the hards. He's probably looking to go to the end there, Lange Boswell, on those hard tires.
Thank you.
See, that's where that communication comes in handy there. A blue flag car respecting the leaders of this race and calling out the position where he should pass. As we're approaching the halfway mark of this race, we see the sunset approaching finally over Kylami. Christian Rajnath is now in a fight, ladies and gentlemen, for fourth position. How did we miss this? He's got Kurt Moss once again in his sights, and he's on fresher tires too. He's right alongside the Jamaican. And he's going to dismiss him here before the first turn. Yes, he does. Christian Rajnath back up into fourth position here. With that ballast, it doesn't seem as though Kurt Moss has an answer for any of these fights that he's getting into. But doing quite well to stay well away from the grasp of Martin Webster. As we've officially crossed over the halfway mark of this race, we'll see the lights come on quite soon. John Greene finally pits, ladies and gentlemen, from second position. Where is Oswyne Wilson? And how short of a pit stop is going to be? He's coming around the penultimate turn now, Oswyne Wilson. So he's going to take back the second position of this race. Yeah, no, John doesn't get going just yet. So Oswyne goes back into the second position of this race. Where's Christian Rajnath? He's now coming around Mine Shaft, down Crocodiles. John gets going again. So can Christian claim some more time here to John Greene? John is out of the pits. He's sitting some 17 seconds away as Christian Rajnath from John Greene. Let's have a look at how beautiful Kylami looks at dusk here. Tommy Gore finally goes into the pits now. I have to take you to that. Tommy's in the pits. Where is Oswyne Wilson? He's going down Mine Shaft now. Tommy gets going, ladies and gentlemen. Seems as though he's going to cover off Oswyne Wilson. As Oswyne now comes around the Crocodiles, Tommy Gore is out of the pits. So he had just enough time there between himself and Oswyne Wilson, as Oswyne now sees Ingwe. He's flashing his lights for Klaus Clint to give him a pass. He does finally get over. And Stephen Bowler been given a drive-through penalty there for entering the pits way too fast. Oswyne, not that far away now from Tommy Gore. Can Tommy put back on the pace we saw him had? It's under a different set of conditions now. He's racing under the lights. They're both on the medium compound tire.
Go ahead, John.
It's way darkest section of the track. Oswyne still sitting at 16 seconds, almost 17 seconds deficit to Tommy Gore. Be interesting to know what that strategy is like for Oswyne and Wilson, as we've got John Greene some 15 seconds away from Oswyne and Wilson. It can all change in one pit stop, ladies and gentlemen. The lead of this race and any of the 2 podium spots remaining. Oswyne Wilson finally, not finally, but officially cutting the track there, as is being directed by race control. You can see the lights now. The surrounding ambient light is going down because the sun has disappeared over the horizon. Christian Rajnath doing quite well to hold on to 4th position here.
Yeah, take the inside close. No, thanks.
John Greene get by Klaus in there. As Klaus is sitting in 10th position and is being lapped now by the leaders of this race. You can see this section here of the track is pretty dark. South Africa in the background there. Well, not South Africa. That's the town of Midrand. Across the line now. He's doing a 1:43.5. What is Kurt Moss doing behind him? Kurt comes across the line. Now let's take a look at Kurt's pace here. He's doing a 1:46.8. He's just lost 3 seconds to Christian Rajnath on that previous lap. Is Martin Webster gaining? Ooh! Is that Danny Nasseir behind him? Oh, it's Rahul Nasseir who's chasing him. It's behind Martin Webster there. I think it's Lanjay Boswell, or it's probably Oswyne Wilson. Nah, it's Lanjay Boswell. Yeah, who's down some 3 laps here to the leaders.
Thank you.
Tommy Gore now coming across the line there to begin his 31st lap of this race. Now Oswyne as well with a 1:43.7 there. That's Tommy doing a 1:43.2. So Ozzy has lost a lot of time now. He's sitting at 20 seconds to Tommy Gore. We're about to complete the second 30 minutes of this race.
Go,
Christian
Tommy.
Rajnath with his fastest time across the line there, 1:42.751. Kurt Moss finally goes into the pits here. Where is Martin Webster? He's now coming up mine shaft. So he's got an opportunity to close the lead to Kurt Moss here. But he's also going to see blue flags pretty soon, as we've got Tommy Gore sitting right behind him. Kurt is not moving yet. Martin Webster, we We can hear that Ferrari now taking off. You can see the lights there. And we can hear it as well. Martin Webster comes across the line now. He's going to be that much closer to Kurt Moss. Stephen Bowler finally taking his drive-through penalty there. And there is Kurt Moss to Martin Webster. Martin's going to take this fight to the Jamaican now. But Kurt is on fresher tires. It's going to be quite difficult for Martin to mount any sort of attack here. But knowing the old man there from Team Xplay, he's not going to try and waste any time about it. Right around Clubhouse Bend they go.
Thanks,
Even closer now though is Tommy Gore. He's gonna have to let that Corvette by. Knowing Martin Webster, he'll be calling it out soon enough over the radio. Does let him by there through mine shaft. And he's going to want to stay close to Tommy Gore here so that he can claim some time to Kurt Moss. As Kurt Moss too will have to pull over and let Tommy Gore by. Oswyne with a 1.436. So he doesn't have the pace there, John Greene, to the 4GT. Christian Rajnath with a 1.444.
To the inside.
So Christian just does not have it. And finally, Tommy Gore gets past Kurt Moss there. And Martin Webster has his opportunity now. 3 seconds away from the Ferrari. Seems as though the gap is increasing. Martin finally goes into the pits. Oh, what just happened there? He went straight into the wall. I don't think he has any front end grip remaining. That's what just occurred. And we saw him smacking the wall right there. Kurt Moss has an opportunity here to keep Tommy Gore in his sights and raise his pace. Oswyne Wilson in the pits for a second time. His second round of pit stop. John Greene will cross him sooner than the last. John now back up into second position. Martin Webster does get going again. Oh, he's going to come across the line there prematurely there, Martin Webster. That's not going to be good now. Thankfully, it wasn't in a dangerous position. Oswyne Wilson does get going again. And he comes across the line too as well. It seems as though they're trying to sneak away and get away with this. Looking back down the field now, this is Lance Boswell sitting in 11th position. He's got Stephen Bola, who's in 10th position in front of him, so he's trying to stick with Stephen there, probably to stick with his pace. Then we've got Klaus Klint all the way back into 11th position now. Got Stephen Bola here. Lange's trying to get by here to unlap himself. So Stephen does not have to step aside and give him this position here. He's got to earn that, because he is trying to unlap himself, and there he goes. He's going to go for it. And if he cannot increase the gap here, Lance Boswell, he's going to have to cede the position again, because currently he is seeing blue flags. It seems as though he can open the gap, but he's missing the apex here, as the darkness proves to be quite tricky for them. We are in the final half hour of this 90-minute race. We are well over the time that we normally race here at CSRO, which is 1 hour. Well, not well over, it's about a minute and something. But you're gonna see the tiredness. Oh, you can see it already. He's locking up through crocodiles there, Lance Boswell. And the pressure is on these youngsters. I think that's John Greene behind them. Yes, it is. So you're both going to have to cede now to John. Matthew Yusuf is back now into 9th position. His career best at CSRO for this race has been 7th position. It seems as though Christian Rajnath just got by him.
I'm taking on the outside here, Stephen.
Trying to open up the gap. And calling out to Stephen there is John Greene, and he does get by. After it goes through barbecue. So the two teammates are 9th and 10th. Still gonna claim some points there for the team. And in 7th position right now is Rahul Nasseir. He's got Martin Webster right in front of him as they go through the S's here. It's a 1:44.4 from Tommy Gore. And we can tell what pace Tommy is doing as against John
Go on the inside, Greene.
Thank you.
when John Greene crosses the line. It's a 1:44.4 as well from John Greene. John is matching Tommy Gore's time, but he needs to be beating Tommy Gore's time if he wants to close in on that 35-second. Christian Rajnath enters the pits for a second time here. Where is Oswyne Wilson? He comes around the penultimate turn now, so he's going to retake the final podium spot there of this race. Heading back to that fight with Rahul Nasseir and Martin Webster now. Bert Moss has disappeared in the distance from Martin Webster. And now he's under attack from Rahul Nasseir here. About 10:20 in the night here at Kylami. And they should finish the race on their lights, as this sunrise is not until about 6:30. The race is scheduled to end at about 5 o'clock. Saw Rahul making some mistakes there through crocodiles, but he's approaching under a second, and he's going to go look for the draft here to tuck himself in the slipstream. Brakes at 100-meter board. You can see Martin Webster locking up. That is not good for those tires, especially on the outer end of the tires. Sorry, that's the midsection of the tire that's going to overheat the tire, flat spot it, and even give him hard time handling, especially through sunset here. As they see a blue flag in the name of Stephen Bolo, who's trying his best to stay out of the way here. And stays in a predictable position so Rahul Nasseir can get by. So maybe the attack on this lap has been thwarted by the blue flag, but he's still got about half a lap to go. Less than half a lap, I should say. So he can get on the power that early, but touching the rumble strips there gave him a little bit of a issue. But he sees him through Ingwe much closer now. Slips into the slipstream, pulls out now. And through the kink, you can see Rahul try to cut him off. Oh, he's locking up the front left still through Prothorn. But Rahul has got the job done. Heavy on the brakes is Martin Webster. Now sits in 7th position after losing that fight to Rahul Nasseir. Rahul can finally get on with his business here. But he makes a mistake, and Martin Webster comes back to him, comes back at him, pushes him out just a bit. He's gonna have to back off now through the S's. So Martin's not gonna let the youngster pass that easily. Takes the car out there, try to get a better exit.
On a show, Rahul.
I don't think I can keep this up much longer.
There it is. So Rahul's got to reset and go again here. And it seems as though he's probably used the last bit of his threads there on his tires. He's falling behind now, Rahul. but it's Martin Webster who just keeps on locking up that front left into turn 1. Any left-hand turn, it seems, he's got that issue with. Rahul probably trying to predict this. He's going to do it again there. But it set him apart from Martin so much more. Maybe Rahul's tires going off as well. They're currently both on the medium compound set. Oh, Rahul with a mistake through the S's. He's struggling now. John Greene is in second position with now 30 seconds to Tommy Gore. 142.8 being done by John Greene. It seems as though he's closing in ever so slowly to Tommy Gore here. Seconds to Martin Webster is Rahul Nasseir. Danny Nasseir right behind his son here. Tommy Gore is flying here in the 44th lap of this. Oh, he loses the back end there to the Crocodiles. Is he losing grip? Are those tires falling off already? Let's take a watch at him. Let's take a look at him on this lap here as he exits Ingwe. Now, less than 20 minutes left in this race. There's been given a cut track warning. He's got 3 out of 5. If he gets to that 5 and beyond, he's going to be given a drive-through penalty. So he's going to have to be careful here, Tommy Gore. They all know of that rule, and they do have the graphic available on their screen. So they'll
Andre, I could get it before the end of the straight.
You can come up now.
And giving his teammate there a pass so as to not lose any time here in his running. I don't think he has anything to worry about though. Also Wilson is Christian is some 20 or 19 seconds away from him. Meanwhile, John Greene has closed that gap so much now. He's sitting at 28 seconds to Tommy Gore. Oh, but everyone seems to be locking it up at Crocodiles. The apex is probably just that hard to see. Ooh, Danny Nasseir with an issue. Crashes out there. John Greene manages to miss him though. Klaus Clint with an issue, teleports back into the pits now. John Greene over the line with a 142.9, so his pace has increased tremendously here, John Greene. He's on the mediums as well. Gotta sure hope to see Joel Dallas stick in this race. See what it is he would have done. And we've lost Klaus Clint now. He's had too much there, Klaus. In 12th position, he exits this race.
Hold on, let me get on the inside. Try to take.
So Rahul Nasseir making a move there on Lanjay Boswell, it seems. No, it's Oswyne Wilson, I think. Enters pit lane. Oswyne cutting his way through some traffic here. Webster is next in front of him. Martin still locking up that front right tire. Sorry, both are locking up actually, front, left, and right. He's seen blue flags, but where will he give it? It's on the inside of Ingwe. Ozzy does get the job done. Oh, he's been given a cut track penalty warning there. The exit of that turn. It is his responsibility to get by the blue flags safely, but I'll tell you what, these two have an ongoing rivalry, especially against him and Marlon Young, who's the other teammate of Team Xplay. It seems as though he's managed to dismiss Martin Webster here.
Game completely froze there.
And Rahul is complaining about freezing for his game. This is not the first time he's been troubled with these issues here. That would have to be a hardware issue. As Christian Rajnard is coming up behind them now. Fourth position to try and lap them. Lagging to Christian Rajnard, but Rahul does manage to stay out of the way. We're coming down to the closing stages of this race. Tommy Gore has registered his 4th out of 5 cut track warnings here.
Okay, on the inside.
As he's trying to probably increase. What just happened there? I think Lanjay was trying to get by Rahul Nasseir. Sorts of issues now. He's on his 5th cut track warning. One more cut track and he will be set for a drive-through penalty. Where is he? He's through Crowthorne right now. Turn 1. Matthew Yusuf there ahead of him in 9th position. His teammate. There being lapped by John Greene as John goes by. He's back under 30 seconds to Tommy Gore. He's now sitting at 28.4 seconds to Tommy Gore. And he's going to try and get by Stephen Bola here. As Bola is trying to stay away from him. We are under 10 minutes remaining for this 90 minutes race. Your leader is Tommy Gore, who's currently on the 47th lap of this race. And he's got a 28.6. Oh, and there we go. Stephen Bola has been given a drive-through penalty there for cutting the track, and he's going to have to take another penalty there in total for his race. But as I was saying here, Tommy Gore managing to open a 28-second lead to the persons. Well, it's been varying actually between himself and second position. But he's done it. If he can hold on as we come down to the closing stages of this race, their leaders are pretty spaced out. But everyone's going to want to be on their game now for the closing stages of this race. Rahul Nasseir enters the pits once more. Rahul, after doing so well in qualifying, we can hope that would have stayed up there with the leaders of this race. But after having a coming together with Martin Webster, it really put him back a bunch. Ooh, a little bit too much there on the ball from Tommy Gore. He almost loses it. Looking at John Greene now. He's got under 8 minutes to close 20 seconds. I don't believe he can do it. I don't see him doing it. Unless there's an issue here with Tommy Gore. And Stephen Bola has taken his drive through. Oswyne Wilson is sitting some 40 seconds away from John Greene. He's going to close it off there in 3rd position, claiming the final spot there for podium. Christian Rajnath, though, doing quite well here in his Porsche. Qualified 2nd on the front row. Only managing to lose 2 positions here in this 90-minute bout. We saw him engage in some brilliant battles and perform some brilliant passes. He's done pretty well for himself here, Christian Rajnath, to get into this 4th position and keep it. Kurt Moss, the other Jamaican here, in the top 5 to close off the top 5 actually, with a 75 kg of ballast in his Ferrari. Has managed to hold on to 5th position here and fend off the likes of Martin and Webster. Oh! Christian Rajnath being shown yellow flags here. Thankfully, there's no one in sight behind him. He gets going again here as we approach crunch time. Oh, he's losing connection there. It shouldn't affect him though, because what happens when you're losing connection like that? You tend to not see it on your end. And you can see Tommy Gore there behind him. John Greene did close down some more as we are officially in crunch time. That's under 5 minutes for you, for those of you who didn't know. Tommy Gore, the leader of this race, begins his 50th lap of this race, I should say. Into Crowthorne he goes. Where is John Greene? Oh, John Greene is spinning! And he's got damage to his lights. He's lost his lights here now in 2nd position. Where is Oswyne Wilson? Oswyne Wilson is down in the mine shaft.
Man, sorry.
Alright, watch yourself over the comms there. He's pulling over John Greene. Oh no, he's gonna have to cancel this race. He can't see anything. Ladies and gentlemen, as I said, anything can go wrong within the closing minutes of this race. John Greene pulls aside, unable to see on the track. Oswyne Wilson comes across the line now. John Greene goes back into the pits. Christian Rajnath will claim a 3rd position here. Oswyne Wilson will claim 2nd. What a turn of events. As I said, anything can go wrong, and it has. Oswyne Wilson has claimed that 2nd position. Christian Rajnath now comes across John Greene in the pits to head himself into 3rd position, as the timing charts will show in just a moment. Or is he a lap down? No, he's now been lapped by John. Oh, so there it is. Kurt Moss has an opportunity now to get over John Greene here. It seems as though Kurt Moss doesn't want to be a victim as well. He's basically crawling around the track. You can see him going quite slowly through Cheetah there. Down into Ingwe now. And he's going to come across John Greene here, who unfortunately lost it between the Crocodiles and Ingwe. And we switched to him just as he lost it and was spinning on all 4s. Martin and Webster as well should get ahead of John Greene here before the 2 minutes expires here. Rahul Nasseir says he has to unlap himself from John Greene, and in order to get up into that 6th position here, and those who follow behind as well, Matthew Yusuf will have to do it twice in order to get into that 8th position. Not quite sure he's going to be able to do that. Tommy Gore is on the 52nd lap of this race And there is officially 1 minute remaining. So the checkered flag should see him at the end of this lap. Well done to the Jamaican. From the outset, he was in control of this race, and he managed to hold it and stay in control until the very end, until the final second, until the final wave of that checkered flag. Ladies and gentlemen, Tommy Gore will win. Well, he's got 7 seconds and a finish line to meet. But if he keeps it intact, Tommy Gore will win our 4th round of the Caribbean Endurance Championship, ladies and gentlemen. Here it is, leader is on the final lap. Coming across the line now, will end everyone else's race on that same lap once they cross the finish line as well. Here he is, ladies and gentlemen, the Jamaican, Tommy Gore, claims victory here at Kylami. Oswyne Wilson will bring it home in 2nd position. End of the front straightaway, please. End of the front straightaway, park under the lights. Where is Oswyne Wilson? He's going to bring it home in 2nd position here. It's now around Lukok. Christian Rajnath has already crossed the line. Oswyne finally gets by there, that flag, and he's going to finally come across the line here. End of the race and has claimed 2nd position with some great points here. Alright guys, congratulations to you all. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Tommy.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Oswyne. Right, Christian.
Alright, I'll just get to the interviews now as I wait for Oswyne there to back up under the lights. Congratulations to you guys. John Greene losing it there between the Crocodiles and Ingwe in order to get you guys up into 2nd and 3rd, but well done to hold on to the very end. We start with you, Christian Rajnath. What a drive, man.
What a race. What a start. I didn't expect to finish in 4th. I saw I was gaining Oswyne a bit, and I overbooked it over a curb and I ended up damaging my suspension. So I'm really sorry that John had to damage his headlights and give me this position, but I'll take it though. Team Vikings had some points, so
great
some
job
good points.
to you. Yes, indeed, you guys do. Well done to you, Oswyne Wilson, to the very end, my man. You held on and you got it done.
Yep, it was kind of a boring race for me, but I know I didn't have the pace to be fighting with Tommy or anything, so I just tried to keep it consistent and just put in the laps and finish the race. I'm just glad to finish in 2nd. I'm sorry for John, I didn't know what happened.
Yeah, it is indeed a very bad incident. Tommy Gore, we come to you after the hiatus, man. You came back in and with a race nonetheless, win nonetheless. You probably could have done much better if you had stuck on by for the rest of the championship, but now this is the 4th round. Hopefully you can see another one in the 5th with that 100 kg on this car. What do you think?
I mean, I'll try, but I just have a lot of schoolwork and stuff that I'm doing, so whenever I get a chance, I come and race with you guys. But today was really good. I drove really well. I made like 3 mistakes that could have like costed me. But other than that, everything was good.
Yes,
I was looking forward to the battle with John, but then I don't know what happened to him because he was gaining on me hard. So I matched his pace, and then nothing else was happening. So.
Yeah, well, that's what happens if you match the pace.
Yeah, I just matched the pace, and I thought he was gonna keep on coming, and I'd have to battle him in like the second stint, but it just didn't end up happening. But I was looking forward to that, but it was a lonely race, but I still had to keep it consistent.
Most definitely, it was a very long one indeed. Guys, thank you so much. The rest of you put on a show for us. We've got some reviews to look at as well, but I'll step away now and end the stream and get back to you guys in a post-race brief. Thanks a lot for coming out today, and congratulations once again.
Congrats, Tommy.
Alright folks, this is me, this is you, this is Kylami, and that was the 4th round of our Caribbean Endurance Championship. We've got one more to go here for the championship to call it and finish it off with the finale. That is going to be at, can you guess? Ladies and gentlemen, Le Mans. We are headed to Le Mans for their closing round of our Caribbean Endurance Championship. So that's going to be at the last Saturday of next month. So join us then for that round. I just want to leave you with a few words. I'll get back to you in a few. Right, so this is where they stood at the end of the race there. Actually, some of them have already left the server, so you wouldn't see exactly. Right, so next weekend we get back to the GT3 Championship, and that is going to be out there in excuse me, let me just get that up here quickly. Right, so we're going to head now to Suzuka on the 3rd. Well, we're going to have to switch that up. It's going to be on the 1st of May. We're heading down there in Japan to do the 4th round of the GT3 Championship. And then after that, the following Saturday, we're going to do the Single Make Cup. We're heading into the 5th round, the final round there for the Single Make Cup. It's going to be on the 8th of May. Then our special class series featuring our our supercars is going to be on the 15th of May. We're going to be doing the round 4 of that as well. We've actually missed a few weekends, two weekends there of the GT3 and the supercars due to some server issues. And then finally we'll have the Le Mans race on May 22nd, right, for the Endurance Championship. Well, I'd like to thank you guys for coming out and viewing us once again, folks. We do this every Saturday beginning at 6 p.m. on right here on our YouTube channel. I just want to say it's a pretty bad time out there. We can see COVID cases rising once more all around the world. It's pretty bad what's going on in India as well. Our thoughts are with them as an organization. It's unfortunate that we are not financially up there just yet to give help where help is due. But, you know, being an organization based in the Caribbean, we would like to get to that state sometime or the other. You know, as a group of family, we would like to give. And through the organization, that is something that we plan to do in the future. If you'd like to become part of the organization, you can do so by joining our Patreon there in the description of this video. By clicking on our Patreon and pledging a support, you've got 2 tiers to support. You can do the regular support there for $5 or gain the Discord access, where is actually the base of the behind the scenes, base of where we take care of all these of all the organizing and so on. Join the Discord server by paying $10, and you'll be able to actually interact with our competitors, share your suggestions for the organization, and probably even make the step into becoming a Caribbean sim racing star. Ladies and gentlemen, this is me. I am Stefan, and I was your host here today. And as the sun rises over Kylami, I'll say have a good rest of the weekend. Be safe and be good. Have a good night.